Yes, my friends, welcome back today, man. Massive game this afternoon against Arsenal. I'm not going to lie, I'm gassed. I'm feeling absolutely pumped. I think I'm feeling a little bit pumped because I've been banging out this new Carti album all day. Like when I saw the title of the album, I Am Music, like I had to take a little second and just to like process, but I was really like, wow, I Am Music, that's a big admission you're making, my friend. But after listening to it today, I'm like, okay, I get it. I understand. You are music. You are music. So, yeah, I think it's got me in a good mood for this game today, not going to lie. Playing at the Emirates against Arsenal. Bro, we have to beat them today. Obviously, we're learning about some big things surrounding the lineup, and I feel like we should get straight into discussing what the hell is going on with the lineup today, right? You guys, take a second to process it yourselves. You're probably clocking what's going on right now without me saying anything, but you're probably noticing like a big omission from the team, right? And bro, it's a surprising one, but maybe it makes a bit of sense because this guy's been not running on empty, but I feel like he needs a little bit of a rest, right? And obviously, we're learning today that Cole Palmer isn't featuring in the game today. So make of that what you will, my friends. Are you still feeling apprehensive that we can get something? Do you feel like our chances to secure something at the Emirates is over? You guys comment right now, actually. How are you feeling about Palmer not playing in this game today? It feels like we still have some depth in midfield, though. Obviously, with Enzo, Reece, James, and Moises. I'm still expecting these guys to do their thing in midfield, regardless of Palmer not being there. And this will be like the first test for the team, and for us to actually really see what these guys can do without relying upon Cole Palmer. Can Nkunku step up? Can Jadon Sancho step up? Can we see a few more things from some of these guys, right? Yeah, it's a big one. It's a surprising one, but I still feel like things can happen. Now, we're noticing 5 defenders on the field. Hopefully, that gives us some structure, some solidity when we're defending counterattacks, right? But obviously, Reece James is going to play in midfield. He did play in midfield against Aston Villa. I thought he was all right. He does look comfortable playing there. And, of course, we can't forget the banger that he scored against Copenhagen outside the box. That's a free kick and a goal outside the box that he scored playing in midfield. He can do a job there. And he's the only guy really in midfield, which is funny. He's not even a natural midfield player. But he's the only midfield player you're going to trust from distance when it comes to taking shots, right? So, yeah, it's one of those games where, listen, Arsenal have some injuries themselves. Both teams aren't at their fullest capacity. But it's no excuse. Like, if we don't get a result today, or at least perform well, I'm not going to talk about, we missed Cole Palmer. We had no chance without him. No. Absolutely not, my guys. Irrespective of Palmer being in this team or not, there's enough quality in this team to make things happen. And it's about time some of these guys step up and announce themselves a little bit, right? So let's see how we do things. I'm going to answer some of the comments we're seeing. Kyle Buss, you come in with an interesting question. Yeah, I think we're playing boring now. I think that is definitely the case. We are playing a little bit boring now. It does feel like we're prioritizing the results over how we're playing. Maybe Maresca's thinking to himself, listen, you guys was playing the football, but you guys wasn't getting the results. We were crashing out near the end of games. I need to get CL. I need to be in next season. I'm not here to, put projects over results. You know what? If we secure CL football, we'll look back at these times a bit differently. We're going to be like, actually, you know what? Maybe this guy was onto something. Maybe this was the right course of action. Maybe this was the type of adaptability that we had to see in the team. So I'm not necessarily, listen, from a fan point of view, obviously it's absolutely boring. I'll keep it blunt. I'll keep it real. But then I can see two sides. I can see the fan perspective. I can see the manager perspective. And sometimes, listen, you have to win a little bit ugly. You have to win a little bit boring. Like, you have to, you know what I mean? We can't be a team that can only perform by playing our best football all the time or playing our sexiest games. Most big teams that win, they have to grind results out. They have to capitalize on moments. That's the key difference between winning and not winning. And otherwise, we're just like a Dortmund or a Brighton, where on our day we can beat anyone. We can play really well, but there's not enough in us to be more than the sum of our parts. You know what I mean? But you guys, give me some of your questions. Give me some score predictions. We've got 10 minutes now before the game starts. How are you feeling? What are you feeling? Apprehensive? Are you feeling optimistic? Like, what's going through your minds right now? Do you think we can get something at the Emirates? Do you feel like we have a bit of an underdog factor working in our favour? You'd imagine that Arsenal prepared to cope with Cole Palmer. Now Cole Palmer isn't in that team. Could that even give us a little bit of an advantage possibly in this game? Because now Arsenal players, they're going to have to problem solve without relying upon the system or their training practices getting ready for this game. Like, what do you guys think? I'm trying to see it from different perspectives just to try and have a bit of a conversation here. But what are you guys saying? The little surprise though, Badia Shield playing. Maybe, I mean, if I'm keeping things brutally honest, you guys, I think Maresca's thinking about Arsenal's set piece threat. I mean, we got some big guys at the, well, we need some more height. Let's keep things real. Sanchez, Badia, Fofana, Levi Colwill. There are only aerial threats in this game. They're the only aerial threats we have to deal against Arsenal's force. So again, I can understand this lineup that I'm seeing. It makes a bit of sense. Like, we have to also be prepared for the threat that Arsenal can bring, right? A few more teams have clocked the tea around how to cope against their aerial presence. But, I'd hate to see us lose the game based on a minor detail like that. It can't be the case, my guys. It can't be the case. So, irrespective of the lineup being boring or not being as exciting, I think we just got to be a bit, not humble, but we have to be a bit realistic with what we're seeing, what we have to do today. You know what I mean? We have to look at the details. We have to understand what's being put forward to compete against Arsenal today. Against Arsenal, you need to have physicality. That's the new Arsenal under Arteta right now. If you're not coping against them physically, you're out. And we've seen that game against Pochettino last year, but we got bamboozled. We got embarrassed, actually. I never want to see something like that again. Let's keep things real. So right now, listen, there might be times I might be a bit bored. I'll probably complain if I see that. But you guys, don't forget that I'm going to also understand what I'm seeing, because I think the result is more key now. I just want CL football, bro. You guys, I just want CL football. That's what I need. Nothing less. Honestly, nothing less, man. It needs to be CL or not, or we go for broke on CL. And if we got to play this way, so be it. I want to see these guys show a bit of something outside of just playing sexy and nice combination plays and all this little stuff. Like, show me that you can be more than that, because we need to tap into that sometimes. We have to tap into that. I guess with Palmer not being in the team, the only small benefit on top I can maybe see is maybe the pressing, maybe the defensive solidity might be just like marginally better, a bit stronger. But obviously without Palmer facilitating the attack, that's going to be down to Enzo Fernandez today. Let's pray Nkunku and Sancho can have good games. I hope the team can play quickly to Neto. I think Neto will be relishing this game. Let's have a feeling. I think there'll be space for him to run in behind. And, I trust Enzo and Reece James to show some quality on the ball to try and find him. If we can take advantage of a few moments, because I think it will be a tactical game like that, where both managers who are proteges under Guardiola, they respect each other. They kind of understand each other's game plans already. I thought that draw against them earlier this season was a decent game when I look back on things. We had our moments to even do more in that game. If it wasn't for the really bad goalkeeping from Sanchez near the end, I think we were set to secure 3 points against Arsenal. So I think it might be a similar type of game in that manner. And yeah, bro, I just hope that there'll be enough in us to really deal with what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? But you guys in the chat, man, give me your thoughts and opinions. Like, how are you feeling? I'm not seeing any score predictions. We've got like 5 minutes left, you guys. Give me your score predictions for the game today. Moetzi, yeah, nice name. Arsenal at home will want to win the game via pressure, because technically we are as good as them. Exactly. They can do the dark arts. AB, Nini, I might sign out if we don't get CL again. See what I mean? Like, it's real, bro. Like, getting CL football is real. If we don't get it this season, boy, I don't even want to think about that future, bro. I really don't want to think about that. All right, Siraj, Neil. Okay, 1-1. I kind of feel you guys on that. I wouldn't be surprised if it's another draw. In the grand scheme of things, it's not bad. But ideally, if we can get a win today, even if it's like a ugly win. I don't care what type of win it is, bro. You know what I mean? If we can get that result, that confidence booster is going to push us forward big. Because at least we know that a lot of the big games that we played already are kind of behind us now. And there is a possibility, of course, to try and do a little bit of something. We've got this is our 9th game, 8 games left after this. If we can get at least, 4 more wins, something can happen, right? Anyway, GTL, BlueLionsTV, if you're having streaming problems, if you can add me to a Discord server, I can stream it for you tonight, bro. You're a real top G for that. Actually, why am I saying top G? Like I like Andrew Tate. I don't like Andrew Tate. I just hate that this guy took that word, bro. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. But it is on Sky Sports. I do have the stream up already. But bro, give me if you follow me on Twitter, give me a DM on Twitter, because that could be a helpful solution for the future. So I really appreciate you reaching out, man. Honestly, thank you so much. Harvey, 2-1. We get the first, and then Arsenal get the winner in the 80th minute. Oh, bro, I wish I never read that out. I'm a bit superstitious, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to tempt fate or anything like that. Siraj, if we cut out individual errors, yeah, that's a big if. You should have put if in capital letters then. If we somehow cut that out, we don't lose. We are our own worst enemy. Sorry, you guys, I need to say something to my editor quick. Hey bro, do you mind just writing it down? Because I'm streaming right now, so I can't hear your voice note at the moment, but I can read it. Okay, Blue Doomsday. It's a shame that Palmer's not playing, but hopefully we can get a result. I don't think Sanchez should be in goal. I mean, realistically, even if we don't want to see him there, bro, I mean, listen, Jorgensen clearly didn't do enough to win that number 1 spot. Let's keep things brutally honest. He hasn't done enough. He had an opportunity to, and he didn't take it with both hands, which is fine. But, I just have to accept the fact that Sanchez is the reality until the season ends. There's nothing else we can do. Seth, I think 1-1 is accurate. We are very inconsistent and our players fatigue easily. I mean, knowing that Lavia can be an option off the bench, that is going to be helpful for us for sure. Hopefully this guy can play at least 20 minutes of something, man. That's going to be key for us. But you guys, give me 1 sec. I feel like the background lighting is just giving me too much bloom. The lights are bouncing off my bean right now. So give me 1 sec. Let me just quickly... Oh, okay. I think that's a bit better now. Hey, you guys, by the way, you guys might want to help me with this one. I can reveal this because there's only a few guys watching the stream at the moment. But there's a possibility that I'm going to be interviewing John Terry tomorrow. And there's a big chance I'm going to do that. So you guys who are here, what are the type of questions that you would ask John Terry if you could? I feel like if I got this opportunity, I should probably... get him to answer some of the questions that you guys have on your minds. I have met John Terry before actually in Cobham. He was a very blessed guy. He was more blessed than I knew he was blessed, but he was just more blessed than I expected. Just a normal guy, which was nice. So yeah, looking forward to hopefully getting an interview with him tomorrow, possibly. So if you guys, if there's any pressing questions you want John Terry to answer, let us know below. But anyway, GTL, can't DM you, bro. I am following though DM. Okay. I'll add you on Twitter. But anyway, my guys, 1 minute left now. 1 minute left. Also, I don't know if there's anyone here from Romania, but I'm going to be going to Bucharest in May in 2 months. That's a random one, but yeah. No Cole Palmer. We'll find out soon. Harvey, what blue lines skyrockets to the top there? Listen, there's a lot more work I got to do. I feel like, yeah, the channel needs a lot more work, to be honest. I'm working with someone, a great guy at the moment. I'm hoping I'm going to push things forward for the start of next season. But yeah, I appreciate the love you guys are showing, man. But anyway, kickoff is starting anytime soon, my guys. Listen, I don't feel negative. That's a positive for me. I don't feel negative. So let's see what we do. Something can happen here. It's time for these guys to get their first big body now. A long time coming, man. And against Arsenal in the form they're in right now, This is the perfect opportunity. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it, boys. Come on. Come on, boys. Let's flipping go, mate. That's yours. Win that card. Both you guys should be getting your bean on that, man. Anyway, Arsenal play it long and early. Left sides. Sancho showing some good work rate. Ball comes off him. Thrown for Arsenal. Skelly. Young Skelly. He came through Cobham. I keep telling you, Cobham is like one of the best finishing schools in the country. Like every top talent has been at our academy at some point. It's mad. That's it. I want to see if there's going to be any little differences we're seeing, right? That's what I'm curious about. At the moment, it seems... I'm curious how we're going to press. I'm just curious to see all these little details in this game. Okay, Arsenal, Raya plays it long to find the fullback is pushed up, but showing some good intensity to press, forcing Arsenal back at the moment. Let's see how we can continue that. Anyway, Raya, who's very good with this distribution. Oh, piss off, man. What a pass from Raya. Flipping hell. Just absolutely did our whole midfield then. Bro, can you... Obviously, I want my keeper to save and do important things like that. But having a keeper that can move the ball, man, my lord, does it add like a different like weapon for you? I mean, that pass was, yeah, come on. I got to show some love, man. Why am I going to Bucharest? One of my friends is living there. He's like one of the, not a digital nomad, but he's made his money. So he's just been living in different countries like Miami, Dubai. He's in Bucharest for some reason. I don't know why, but there is going to be like this, don't want to say rave, some DJ performer or something. So he told a few of us, man, to just come through for the weekends. Like if I'm going to go to Romania, I'm not going to be there for a week. I'm going to be there for a weekend. But the annoying thing is we have the Man United game, on the 18th, the day after I arrive. Obviously, I'm going to be covering that and streaming that. So you're going to see different locations then. But yeah, I mean, I've never been to... No, I was in Croatia. I can't say I've never been to Eastern Europe before. But I've never been to Eastern Europe before. So, yeah, that should be an interesting one. Anyway, see, set piece threat here. Timber gets his bean on that near post. That's where the threat's going to be from. Badia, I want to see a big game from Badia today. I thought he was a bit rusty when he started the last game, actually, to be fair with you. He's been out for a while. Like, he doesn't get consistency behind him. But this is a moment for him now to step the hell up, man. Anyway, Kukurea. Arsenal, bit of a sharp start at the moment. Can we close that shot down, for God's sake? Oh, my lord, man. Trossard, the fake guy. Arsenal moving it with purpose, moving it sharp, moving it quick right now. Feels like we're a little bit second best at the moment. Trossard in a good area. Deflects off of Reece James and comes off his chest. That could have gone anywhere right now. That could have gone absolutely anywhere. I'm surprised that it was not a corner for Arsenal, but hey, I'm happy about that. Come on, boys. Let's try and play out. Back to Robert Sanchez. Okay, switches the direction of the attack. Can Kukurea get his bean on that? Yes, he can. Played by Kuku, but no one's there for the second ball. Okay, Enzo's marking Partey. Forcing the ball now to the left side to press. Caicedo covering shadows a little bit. I feel like maybe it got a bit tighter. See, there was a moment there to win the ball back, but Enzo couldn't brush off Partey. And now he gives the free kick away because he knows that he should have done better then. I feel like we're still finding our rhythm with our pressing at the moment. I feel like we're still looking to assert ourselves in those regards right now. It seems like Arsenal are keeping things really quite spread out to try and force us more horizontally. Come on, can we win the ball back? Is that ours? It is ours. Okay. Can I say that to really overexert himself then to try and get that? I think his games are tight, man. Moises plays out of pressure very well. Come on, man. Kuku, make the run, my guy. Should have made the run earlier and behind, man. Is that ours? No, back to Arsenal now. Into the feet of Rice. Kukurea's pressed very high. Maraska's been talking about wanting to assert ourselves in the opponent's half today. You know, he wants his ideas to come through and work right. If it's going to happen, the press has to be perfect. The press has to be on point. Win those first duels. Win those challenges, man. My watch stream is delayed. I mean, bro. I don't know, to be fair, man. I'm watching the game on my computer. There's like a natural little delay regardless of what I do right now. So I've synced up the time with what I'm seeing for my own personal real time. So yeah, I'm not too sure, man. Is anyone else finding any issues with the stream delay? Maybe let me know below. But yeah, because I'm watching this from the computer, there's like a natural few second delay regardless. Come on, that's yours, Badia, that's yours. Not the best header, man. And Nkunku shields the ball. Does he win the free kick? No, he doesn't. Straight back to Arsenal. You know, in games like this, it's a shame that we don't have a big number 9 up front who can help us relieve pressure. But anyway, given away by Arsenal and Nkunku on the left-hand side. And Nkunku holds the ball up, plays it back inside to Moises. Can we just keep the ball now for just a few seconds or a minute now, just to assert ourselves? Come on, Baddies. You should have spread a bit wider then, bro. Spread a bit wider. You should have spread wider then for Cole to flip him past you. Instead of it going back inside, man. You know, I just hate the dumb shit like that sometimes. You should be ready to know, let me push into that space to receive. There's an opportunity for us to play forward then down the left-hand side. Okay. Reece James is high. All right. The high, but are we looking to press? We're trying to block passing lanes, but look at the movement. Look. Anyway, good reading by Moises then. I thought Odegaard was going to get to that. Coming by Neto and Sancho, driving the ball, plays it to Neto. The pass forces Neto to come back inside though. But anyway, Sancho drifts back to the right-hand side to receive from Reece James's pass. Sancho, back inside again. At least we have the ball in Arsenal's half for the first time. Can we try and manipulate them a little bit now? Cucurella. Back inside to Badia. Colwell on the ball. Nice switch of play to find, no, overhit. And ball goes out of play. Colwell, your passing is better than that, man. Who is up top? Pedro Neto is up top, my guy. Yeah, the bench is there's not much happening on the bench realistically. The 11 today, they have to do something realistically. This is where the potential for a result comes from. Okay. You decide, bro. Prepare the template. Today's lineup. To the game to save time. Come on, Robert, man. Sorry about that, you guys. I had to send something back to the editor then. Anyway, he releases it to Cucurella. That's an interesting ball into the path of Enzo, but it's just a bit wide. I was hoping it was going to fall straight onto him then. Enzo tries an early left foot cross inside the box, but that was a nice little throw by Sanchez to start the attack. But these are the little errors from Sanchez. You're hoping he's not going to F us up right now, you know? This guy, man. This guy. This guy, bro. This flipping guy. If he messes up today, bro. Oh my lords. He just don't have the kicking on point, this guy, really. You would think though, if a guy was at your football club for 2 years and he's doing these non-stop training sessions, you would think, right, that maybe he would have improved the passing a little bit. Am I just being a fan, being a bit naive? But you would imagine that if all you're doing is distribution and passing, you would have added a few points to your attributes. You know what I mean? I get it, you guys, but this is the situation we're in. Regardless if Sanchez ain't playing, we can't act like Jorgensen is 10 times better. Let's keep it real, bro. Like, let's be honest, you guys. We're kind of screwed regardless. First 10 minutes, not many shots on goal yet. I'd say Arsenal are maybe finding a few more interesting avenues through us at the moment. Hopefully, we're trying to find ways to get back into the game ourselves now. Come on, you guys. Stop putting your hands up and flipping work, man. But see, you guys, this first 10 minutes is kind of communicating that it's going to be one of these tight, tactical, engaging games. Come on, you guys. I'll make sure you're communicating, following runs. Partey with a good pass in. That's good pressure. I think at the moment, Moises has, like, even in the first game of the season against him, I thought Moises did very well against Odegaard. Shit. Oh, great defending. Great defending. Come on, wake up! Oh, my lords. Come on. Was he not fouled then, Cucurella? Was this guy not fouled? Oh. This is the type of dumb shit, bro. Like, who is the commentator saying this? Little mistakes like this. Nah, I don't. Shit. Maybe Cucurella, I think I mean, you can't really see it in real time properly, but that was great defending then. Great awareness by Fofana. Sanchez, that was some ussy-ass type of punch away, man. Just pure panic, no control. And Rice can't get his foot over the ball then. But seeing it here, it looked like he was pushed, bro. Cucurella was pushed. I'm sorry. The guy was pushed. That's an unfair advantage for them to get that moment then. That's an unfair advantage straight. He was pushed. You can see. You can see he was pushed out the way, man. Fuck me. Badia. We have no proper outlet. You know, Arsenal are really pressing high as well. Like, we're not finding the right solutions, man. Anyway, Neto's dropped deep now. Plays it back inside. No one's flipping there. Alert for that, man. But Neto, like, put your head up sometimes, man. No, Reece, man. Got done a bit too easy. Taking shots outside the box. Sanchez is there covering. Declan Rice, a bit of an ambitious effort, but it was a good one. So Arsenal's passing has just been a little bit sharper at the moment. I feel like every time one of their players receives the ball, our guys are coming like a second or two later. It's like our team is playing with input lag at the moment. That's what it feels like with our pressing. Like, hella input lag everywhere. But yeah, I'm sorry, man. This was a straight push. It was a push because it even came off the guy's arm. You know what I mean? Like, you see, like you would argue that's a handball, right? You would argue that's a handball from Cucurella. I mean, it literally shows you how this guy was fouled. And nothing was done. That's nuts. Jadon Sancho, 1-on-1 against 2v1, of course. His whole life is 2v1 at this football club, man. Jadon. That's great play, my guy. And that's a free kick. Good. Guys, it's going to be a tight game, bro. It's going to be a very tight, tense game. They're going to try and say this is a pen for Arsenal. I don't get it. You can see Timber just pushing this flipping guy to the ground, man. Like, this is the thing. If you don't think that's a foul, then you should be giving a handball against Cucurella straight. Should he not be doing that? So the level of the referee in this country, man. Anyway, set piece time. Reece James, Neto. We got the big guys at the far post. I can see Levi and Fofana loitering at the far side of the wall. Is it going to be an in-swinger or an out-swinger? Maybe an out-swinger. Okay. Reece James seems like he's going to take this. Like, he's getting ready to just punt this in the books right now. Come on, Reece. Come on, my captain, bro. Come on. Too much power. Messed it up. Sancho. Nice little footwork from him earlier. Can he get past his man? Plays it back inside to Badia. You know, Badia, man. This guy just looks rusty. You know what I mean? I get it. Like, he's just been thrown straight into the thick of things. I guess another reason why Maresca's gone for Badia is because of the pace advantage as well. Fair enough. But no touches in Arsenal's box right now. Okay, Sancho. Can he win that? Neto, can he get there? Oh, ref, that's a flea. Referee. Ref. So an elbow from Declan Rice, number 1. Elbow in the face, okay. Yeah. Elbow in the face. Is he gonna do something with that now? Bro, yeah. Jaden, thank you, Jaden, for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that, man. We should all be willing to sell biryani in front of the stadium to pay Bowley to get rid of Sanchez. You guys, the season's nearly over in like what? It's over in like a few months' time. Like we have to ride out with Sanchez for a little bit, but I'd imagine there's gonna be solutions in goal next season. Yeah. There's going to be solutions in goal because you can't be leading the most mistakes in this league playing for us when we have ambitions to be better now. Look how ruthless we were with Petrovic. There's no way in hell we're going to be lenient with Sanchez in the summer. Let's keep things real, you guys. That's not going to be the case. You guys noticing the guns are getting a little bit gunnier now, yeah? Yo, I've been doing madness with the gym this year, man, I have to say. What? Nah, Kepa, no. Kepa gets sold straight. Not those disgusting wages he's earning. He's one of the first guys out the door, man. Bournemouth, get ready to cough up 5-10 milli. I'm sorry. And Kepa was humble. Joao Felix should have been humble like that. He should have gone to Aston Villa instead of having these aspirations that, oh, fuck me, Sanchez. Oh, this guy. Oh, this flipping guy. Oh, he's killing me, bro. He's actually killing me. Oh, Sanchez, of all days. Oh. I can only laugh at this point, but I feel like I'm losing my mind with this guy now. Hey, Jaden, maybe we need to go and start selling this biryani now, man. I think it might be time. I think this weekend, bro, let's meet at the bridge. Let's start getting these pots ready. I think it's time to start selling this biryani. This is crazy. I can already laugh at this point. It's just comical as hell, man. It's just it's comical as hell at this point. I don't know, man. At the moment, I'm getting a little bit nervous, I have to say. It feels like Arsenal are asserting themselves as the home team. Weak then, too slow. Second best. Badia getting spun by Martinelli. Man. Fucking hell, boys. Jesus. Oh, I'm getting worried as hell now, man. If we get cooked today, it's just the press, bro. The press is input lag in this entire team right now. Input lag. That left hand side in Kunku, every time he's trying to close a man down, always a yard too slow or always too weak, man. And it's putting everyone else under pressure. He's the first guy failing from that left hand side. And Arsenal now, they're clocking. There's a few attacks coming from Kukureya's side now. They're clocking the T now. Oh, fucking hell, my lord. Oh my god, this useless fucking team. This useless team. The set piece goal. Out of all the goals to not concede today, it was the set piece. My lord, it's embarrassing, bro. Useless guys. Useless team. My God. Oh. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Useless. Absolutely useless. Pathetic, man. That's the header from the near post. Get spun again from that near post cross. See, weak from Reese. Weak from Nkunku. Fucking hell, this team sometimes, man, they get on my nerves. Real talk, man. They actually get on my nerves. Pathetic goal to concede. Pathetic. Oh. Actually pisses me off, man. The fucking set piece. That's the goal we concede. Oh. Sorry, you guys. I'm pissed off, man. I'm just fucking pissed off, honestly. Fucking pathetic. Useless guys, man. Useless. Feels like I'm gonna get cooked. It looks like there's a fucking cooking tonight. Useless. Oh, I could actually just punch something right now, honestly. Barino too. This is the guy. Oh, fucking hell, these guys. $2 billion for this. $2 billion for this. See, second best with the press. That's some pussy play, man. Again, second best. Second best. Oh, fuck me, man. This is pathetic. You know what you might have to do? You might have to do, yeah. And Nkunku, you flipping... Oh, don't even get me... I don't want to start saying some of these words against this guy, man. But you know what? Because we're so useless down that left side, yeah? Maybe move Neto to the left now. At least Neto can track back a bit stronger, yeah? Like, move Nkunku up front. He's going to do F4 regardless. But at least defensively, we're a bit strong on the left-hand side now. Look how slow we are. Oh, my Lord. This is just weak. No energy, no nothing. Just relying on Moises to be a one-man army himself. Oh, come. That's how we're going to spot creating these attacks now. Getting absolutely cooked right now. Like, you know, like everyone's talking about this Asugo signing and all this shit. What are these kids going to be adding to the team realistically? Like Kenda, I can get the Kenda thing, calm. But the rest of these moves we're making, what are they realistically going to add to make us better next season? Can you keep it real? You know, we signed a guy that's like a raw, younger version of Caicedo. I mean, would you be playing Caicedo from like 3-4 years back? You probably wouldn't be doing that, would you? Oh. Just look at this. It's just the pussy football I'm seeing. Second best nonsense. Weak in the tackle. Input lag pressing. Arsenal spinning us right now. Looking sharper. Looking quick with their rotations. Everyone's a yard slow. Oh. Another set piece now. Oh. Arsenal cooking our asses this half right now. Finally, the first tackle this guy wins. Bro, do we also accept that some of our guys just aren't as good as we think we are? Can we just keep that real? Are some of these guys as good as we think they are? No counter-attack. Okay, Neto. One-man army by himself. The rest of the team's fucking behind this guy. Of course they are. It goes backwards. Badia Shield. This guy's getting sold next summer. I'm sorry. I think he just needs... He's just not going to make it here. He needs to be playing week in, week out. Anyway, Enzo Fernandez. Enzo! See what I mean? It's just like it's low probability shit, man. When he runs on the end of that, there's no one else inside that box to receive. There's no one else running alongside him. You know what I mean? It's just, oh, fuck me, my arse, man. You gonna win that, Badia? Okay, Kukurea. Free kick. There's been no, like, I'm not seeing any passing rotations or nothing. Like, where's the weakness we're looking to exploit in Arsenal? Yes, I know Palmer's not about, but realistically, I think to myself, if Palmer was even playing, what difference does that really make? Actually, to tell a lie, the guy does receive really good between the lines. He does pick good areas. But regardless of that, man, like, is it still like a massive difference we're seeing compared to this whole team performance? Levi Corwell, good pass to finding Kunku. Comes back inside. Ball over the top. Neto, put them burners on. Get your body in front of that. Not the best pass. Fucking hell, bro. Switchboard. Do we win that? Reece James. Flipping hell. Reece has done nothing in midfield so far. Oh, for fun. Clumsy ass tackle, Wesley. This is boys against men. Mondingo, you're talking straight facts. What you guys saying in the chat right now? It is boys against men. That's what it feels like straight. Dable, Neto, Sancho, Badia, all aren't good enough. Yes. Charlie Sloth is so desperate at the moment. Yes. Dergs, bro, what even is this setup? Yeah, the setup is hella limited right now. On the bench, bro, we even have no serious options we can even turn to. Again, another pass, splitting our whole midfield up. At least someone wins it this time. Sancho. Finds Neto on the right-hand side by himself. Can he spin Timbers? Takes it back outside again. Can he put the cross in? He tries to. No one's there, of course, and it was overhit. Kukurea receives far left side. Back to Moises. Sancho's now drifted inside. Moises. Levi. Inside to Reece James, who plays it back inside to Sancho. Trying to bait us to come onto us a little bit more, to try and like open up some spaces now between the lines to receive. Wesley. Shit football, Wesley. Terrible, Wesley. Terrible. Defense, man. Not moving the ball properly at all, these guys. Not moving the ball properly. Wesley, Badia, Levi. No ability from the passing right now. Don't let this guy spin you. This flipping pressing, Reece James at the tip of the press. I know Arsenal always got their defender now can carry it up how many flipping yards now unmarked. You know, the pressing from the top, bro, it's just looking so. Arsenal rotation essentially just completely spinning us completely spinning us, you know. Odegaard always just like operating and hovering in the right positions to receive. Not communicating enough. This is... Reece James, come on, get tired to Rice. Okay, he stops Rice getting forward at least. And Wesley, Cole gives the foul away. Crazy, this is the first yellow card being dished out when I saw Arsenal when Rice was elbowing Enzo in the face. Crazy. But yeah, Cole, man, overexerting himself. It's showing a bit of panic. It's showing a little bit of not totally in control right now. I don't even know what we're going to do in the second half. I mean, all I can pray is that it's not 2-0 to Arsenal before this half ends. Otherwise, game over. Turn the game off and just try and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Set piece again. Oh. Set piece time. Are these guys communicating? Are they in line? I'm seeing all Arsenal's big guys at the back of our post right now. I'm just seeing Reece James. I'm seeing Enzo and I'm seeing Cucurella. All the shorties on the far side. Oh. Worst coach, worst owner, bro. Not gonna lie, we've been saying this for the last for the last 3 years, man. Every manager we've had recently, it's been the same criticisms against them, exact same criticisms. Now I need some protein, man. Oh, you fucking! How have I got this on my leg? How have I got this on my leg? I squeeze it too hard. That's how angry I am right now with this game. On my new trousers too. Nah, today is not going right, man. Just end this day, honestly. Second best. Second best FC this half. Oh, Fofana spun. Second best. Oh, fuck me, man. But you guys, like, clock what Arsenal are doing against us. So how often do we find ourselves out wide and there's like, you know, the teams are overloading us defensively and we just play like the pussy football, right? Where it's just going backwards. But you've seen like the passing patterns you're seeing from Arsenal. All the little decoy runs, all the little dummy runs. Like playing passes straight back just to try and catch out the defensive shape. Like all these little smart things that you need to have to unlock defenses. You see, like, clock how Arsenal are operating when they're out wide compared to what we normally show when we're out wide. Yeah, we look like a level below. When I'm watching what this Arsenal team are doing against us in these wide areas, they don't have 5 guys against our 4. But in that moment right then, there was like 4 of our guys against their 2, and they nearly found a way to play through us again. See Baddie on the ball. Where's the option? Where's the option? Who's moving for it? Who wants the ball? Who wants the ball? Who wants the ball? Arsenal, see it, a bit more aggressive, a bit sharper. Oh, Enzo, wake up, Enzo. Wake up, Enzo Fernandez. That's it. It's over. Oh, fuck me. Absolutely cooked right now. Absolutely cooked right now. Bro, it's just, being a Chelsea fan is just a humbling experience, man. You know how much I've learned about the game? Yeah? This idea I used to have of where I saw us in the hierarchy of the game. We've gone a step below. We've gone back levels. It felt like we didn't have to go back so far. I kept saying these guys, when they took over our football club, they could have enhanced what was already here, still bought their top talents like Estevan and Co, and used the rest of the money to invest in teams to move the team forward. Like, it's not that hard, bro. Like, it just wasn't that hard. It was not that hard. Moises, fuck me. Where's the option? Cucurella now. There's a bit of space to run into. Come inside, Cuckoo. Come inside, Cuckoo. Oh, safe pass from Nkunku. Back outside. Reece James. Spreads it wide to Sancho. Rare attack. Sancho. Yep, well marshalled by Arsenal. Very easily marshalled. Back to Reece James. Inside again. Badia, who's been shit today so far. Enzo Fernandez. But see, like our rotations, compared to what Arsenal are doing, bro, it's just like, it's always the obvious pass we play, right? The obvious pass. There's no off-the-script shit. There's no, like, chemistry. You know what I mean? Like, I'm explaining this point badly, but just compare how you see Arsenal moving this ball. Let their football do the talking, because I'm not able to communicate this properly. But see what I mean? Like, we constantly play the same passing pattern of football. Yeah, play it back inside, Christo. Play it back inside. Play it back inside. Obviously, it's going to go back. The safe pass. The obvious pass. It's just, like, is this it? Like, this can't be it. Surely this can't be it, man. Fofana, safe pass. Not between the lines. Safe pass out wide. Back inside. Played it backwards again. It's easy to force this team back, bro. It's too easy to force us back. Look at this. It's useless possession right now. Doing fuck all with anything. Oh. It's like all these guys just want to stick in their positions. They can't even use their useless brains, bro. Reece James, Super Ball to find Sancho. The chances it goes, okay, back inside, Enzo. Little turn back inside. Neto, can he force something? And Nkunku? Wouldn't be deserved, but I don't care. Ah! This is what I'm relying on. This is the meals I'm relying on so we can get something in this game. This type of luck. This type of fortune. This is what I'm relying on, you guys. I don't think our football is going to do it. Cucurella, Marcus flipping Alonso Cucurella, man. Flipping hell. Oh, fucking, I'm such a dickhead, man. How did I get yogurt on my trousers? I'm a grown man. Useless, absolutely useless set piece. Absolutely useless. And now fast breakaway for Arsenal. Second, no, this time not second best. Thank God. Sanchez, don't fuck this up right now. This fucking bold guy. Reece James, oh, come on, Reece. Luck. Terrible pass from James, but Nkunku's there. Arsenal now, are they making a mistake or showing us respect? Hopefully. Hopefully they're making that mistake. Or maybe they're a bit tired now with all the pressing and stuff now. Reece James. Moises, where's the obvious pass? Obviously out wide. Cucurella, you're going to beat your man? No, you're going to play it back inside. It's like we always have to go backwards to go forward. It's just like so, you know what I mean? This is not a long-term solution that's going to make us a better team. It's not. It's not. Okay, that's a little bit of pace increase then. Cucurella in the box. To who? Can do a 1-2. Is there a bit of something? Is there a bit of something? Is there a bit of something here? Is there a bit of a 1-2? Badia, do something. Do something, my guy, please. Cucurella. Okay, obvious pass. See this move every single week. It's just... Okay, Badia, saying Nkunku. Who's close to him? See what I mean? He's receiving. No one's close to do a 1-2 with. There's no imagination. There's no nothing. It's just like... It's just shit positional play. I'm sorry. It's shit positional play football, man. Guys are just holding, staying in their zones, and the ball's going to magically find them. They're not even moving their blocks properly. It's just safe. Yep, Christo. Sancho now is on the left sides, running towards goal. Can he do that? Oh. Badia. Back to Cucurella. It's going to be back inside, obviously. Obviously, it's going to be inside. Sancho. Listen, I feel for the wingers a little bit because there's not many options you get, bro. I'm sorry. The wingers, you're not getting many options to do your thing. I'm not going to expect any of these guys in the Prem to be beating guys 2v1 for fun. No. We've heard, I'm hoping some of you guys have heard player interviews when players talk about little details like that. Oh, Raya. Oh, see what I mean? Even when he fumbles it, bro. Even when he fumbles it, the luck's still on their side. How did that not go in the net? That's just desperation talk for me right now. Bruce Wayne. Yeah, I'm going to answer some of your questions afterwards, bro. I think we're going to have to unpack a lot of how this first half's been going down, honestly. I'm not that impressed, my guys. I'm really not. It's this game, bro. They make this game harder than it is. Okay, Neto takes the ball out wide. Can win a penalty or something. That's how desperate I am, you guys. I'm not thinking about shots on goal. I'm thinking, can we bag a penalty or something? Neto's taking this now. Come on, some quality. Where's the set piece strategies? You know, we've given this guy over $1 million a year. The guy we signed from Brentford. I'm not seeing too many levels in the set pieces yet. Oh, it's just in the books. It's just in the books. Where's the strategy to actually create a goal against Arsenal? See how Arsenal, all their crosses from corners, near post, they catch us out. They clearly clocked we're weak there, and they exploited that. We bought this guy from Brentford, Quaver, for and we gave him we created a whole division for set pieces. Why am I not seeing anything new or the weakness or anything, you know? Where's the strategy, man? Nkunku, Reece. Okay. Oh, that's a bit better, but it's backwards now. Now they're in their shape. See, even these line breakers, bro. You can't really do much with a line breaker. Yeah, it finds you, but by the time you receive it, you're not in an optimum position with your body to turn towards goal and make something happen. See, can't you spread out what? It seems Maresca's bad design to not be doing this type of shit. Sancho, 2v1. What's he gonna do? Little 1-2 there. The move's dead. Another move that's dead. Back to Cucurella, back to Nkunku. Back deep again. Back. Wesley. Touch out your feet wasn't good then. Corwall, line breaker. Nkunku. Oh, fuck me. Okay, back to Reece. Reece has smacked the ball in, mate. I'm just being silly, you guys. Neto. Inside. Reece James. Just across, hope and cross football right now. Levi Cole plays that back to Jadon Sancho. Cucurella, without these runs from Cucurella, man. See what I mean? How has he even got something from that? Reece. Enzo. Oh, fuck off with that, Enzo. But do you guys, maybe I'm sounding like I'm a dirty hater, but do you guys get what I mean by how predictable the passing is? How predictable the passing patterns are? It's the same shit we see week in, week out, man. At the moment, the same bait moves, you know? It's just you never see, if it's Cucurella and Sancho out wides, you're not seeing Nkunku nearby, you know? There's no chemistry with how they play. It's just very much robotic, scripted, obvious pass. When do you ever see us play these days and see that the least obvious move or the least obvious pass? It's just play it backwards to get it forward, the odd line breaker, and that's it. I mean, that's honestly it. There's nothing else to it. Bro, we can't be killing Estevals and killing Kendrys and killing these guys playing this type of football. Yeah, I'm sorry. See, Cucurella, our star guy. God bless Cucurella this season, man. I can't complain. We need to get CL football. But on the other side, certain man could say the fact Cucurella is the star guy right now, it's not saying much about the rest of these guys, is it? Fofana. You know, I feel for... Listen, fuck, man. Fofana, he just takes so much of a beating all the time, doesn't he? Every time he defends, he's always just taking a beating or landing awkwardly. I feel like this is why he gets these injuries sometimes, you know? It's just always he's getting beaten up on the field. Like, we stick it on Levi Cole for getting beaten up too. I get that. But Fofana also gets beat up on this field as well, man. But like I was going to say, even though I've been critical, I also sympathize a little bit with Badia's and Fofana's. Like, bro, they've not played many games since their injuries to come back in. And you're playing a big game against Arsenal. It's a tough one. But when guys were talking to me about Wesley's introduction adding much of anything, nah. It wasn't going to... Like, Wesley's a good player. But I see Wesley Fofana being a 21-year-old, even though he's 23. Why? Because he's missed 2 years of football, for God's sake. You can't miss 2 years of football and think that your development hasn't been affected by that. Yeah? He's not as imposing. He can learn how to control his imposing nature a bit better. I think he just gets beat up a bit too much for me. Raya smacks it. A keeper that can actually hit the ball. Fofana just heads it back into danger. Levi, hoof it up the field, man. Who wants it? This is what we're doing now. And Kunku. Okay. Fuck. That's it, Kuku. Get your ass back, Kuku. Get your ass back against Martinelli. Foul him if you have to. Anyway, good defending. Kukurea on point, getting back in position. Body language looks good. Doesn't stop the crossing. Fuck it. I hate you, Sanchez. I can't stand you, bro. I cannot stand you, Sanchez. I cannot stand you. How's our keeper a op, bro? How is our keeper the biggest op in our team? This is pathetic. Maresca, stop backing this bold guy. Do not back him. Are you... I feel like with Sanchez, I can't afford to be logical with this guy. I have to be very illogical with Robert Sanchez these days now, yeah? I don't care if Jorgensen isn't good enough. I just cannot care for Robert Sanchez anymore. I'm sorry. I cannot care for this brother anymore. I don't care if the other guys... Bettinelli, bro, just play him. You gave him a new contract. Honestly, even if they're going to be twice as shit as him, I really don't care because I'm just sick and tired of Sanchez. I'm tired of this guy, man. Alex, man. Bro thinks he's on him, man. You guys, some Invincible fans here, yeah? Oh, I'm not going to lie. That season finale, that's cinema right there, man. Absolute cinema. Bro, I watched that episode like 4 times, I'll be honest with you. The hype, it's been a long time since I felt that type of way, man. Conquest, damn. Mad episode. And that's it, my guys. 1-0 to Arsenal. Set piece, Arsenal, Marino. Flipping hell. We got 50 minutes now to unpack the nonsense we've been seeing today. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do second half. All I can pray for is Arsenal fumble it somehow. Or we win a penalty. It's one of these types of games, boys. There's no tactics that's going to help us. There's no secret weapons we can do, you know? Can Maresca maybe make these guys less, lesser pussies on the field maybe? Like maybe play Reece James at right back so we can build up a bit better there. Maybe you're bringing on Lavia, but then you're really hoping that Lavia doesn't break down again, you know? That's the only thing I can think of. You say, Badia, get the hell out of here. Colwell for Fofana in defence. Reece James right back. And flipping Lavia in midfield. Because why? At least Lavia can receive in tight areas and tight spaces. At least he wants the ball. He loves receiving the ball when guys are coming on to him. That's when he actually raises his game even more. Yeah, that's the only thing I got in this potato of mine, you guys. That's all I got. I got nothing else other than that. Yeah, nothing else. Oh, these guys. But I'm not gonna lie, man. This input lag team today with the press, with everything. This mechanical clockwork football that you've seen it a million times, bro. You know, I've been making this point again, but we're going to see Arsenal step up again second half because obviously they're going to do that. Just watch how these guys move the ball in those wide areas. You know, I'm seeing all these like interesting passing patterns. You know, all these like chemistry moments between them, but they're like you know, they're fooling us by playing the ball backwards, and then boom, that the receiver plays it straight back into the feet of the guy who just played it backwards, and he's taking us out. You don't see us do shit like that, do you? It's just like play it forwards, play it backwards to go forward. Fuck me, man. It's yeah. Is that all it is? It's crazy. What you guys saying though, Manuel? Why the hell is Sanchez flying around? Like someone said, he thinks he's Omni-Man. Bro, like the only thing this guy has for him is his hands. And the fact that he can't even use that in a game like this, when he's the tallest guy in the field, get this guy out of here, honestly. Get this guy out of here. Gets him out. Gets him out. Jarrell, I can't lie, Maresca is I can't lie, Maresca's a bum. Hey, fair enough, man. Listen, I'm sure he wasn't happy when Palmer wasn't about. But yeah, listen, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Okoba Collins. Maresca isn't Chelsea's level, guys. Fair enough, he might not be, but bro, just to play devil's advocate for conversation, who is Chelsea's level? Can we just like who is this mythical manager that's out there? Who is this every year? Let's not forget, you probably commented the same thing the last 2-3 years. Yeah? You commented the same thing, my guy. Not Chelsea's level. That idea of our level is a fugazi right now. The idea of the level we see us at is not the reality of where we are. Like we're a step behind that level we want to be on. Yeah. Ian O'Sullivan, yes, Ian. Yo, Uni. I think we're cooked. Thank you for that, Ian. We have absolutely zero attacking threat. Yes, it's a cooking right now. It's not even like a good cooking too, bro. Arsenal are just like they just got us on like a medium heat on the frying pan. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's we're not getting cooked. You know, they don't have to. They're just like literally reheating their meal against us. They got us in the microwave right now, to be honest with you. Jarrell David, I don't know what our level is, to be honest. Thank you, Jarrell. Anyone want to comment that? Anyone want to add to that? What is our level right now? Like, what is it right now, realistically? Yups. We had Enrique and De Zerbi begging. Listen, I was interested in De Zerbi. But you know what it's like, though? You know, people only rate you based on your last season. And because Brighton suffered a little bit with injuries and stuff like that, De Zerbi became quickly overrated. Enrique was an interesting one. But you guys, it took this guy the second season to show what he can do. And that came alongside the board backing Enrique. They backed him. Enrique playing Dembele, false nine, bro. You know what I mean? Do you think our boards, you think they'd be backing our manager like that if he did a crazy thing like leaving out half the team to use the guys? PSG just spent like 180 mil on Ramos and Buani, and he's not using them. Do you not understand the type of balls that takes? But do you understand how good the board must be to accept that? Do you think that would that be allowed to happen here after these guys splash a fortune on these guys? And they're not going to be the focal point in the team? Come on, you guys. It wouldn't be allowed here. Let's keep it real. It would not be allowed here. Anyway, I've got some super chats right here. Okay. CFC Hafar. Yes, my guy. Maresca, stop forcing this formation system. I feel you. I feel you, man. It just feels like we've just seen it before now. The Mr. I'm so sorry, man. I need to. I'm not as cultured as I need to be when it comes to pronouncing names. But what you're saying is true. Sanchez is destroying everyone's confidence, as always. Thank you for sending your first super chat, man. I appreciate that. And you're right, you guys. Robert Sanchez, I'm just sick of this guy, man. Honestly. I don't care if you got worse options, just play them so I don't have to see him. Bro, Sanchez, the manager, just literally, you know, he put a limb out there in the presser. You're my number one. That's a big statement he's making. Like, he's the only player I've ever seen at Chelsea recently who gets back so blindly, yet never reacts. he never proves the manager right for backing him. It's just not making no sense to me. It's not adding up. It's not making any sense. He's the only player I've seen at Chelsea Football Club who underperforms, still gets backed, and then Can't even back the manager back. Ah, Maresca left this guy out for a bit so he can get his head together. And all he did was just take his hair off. That's an instant get this guy out of here already. Just cut the contracts right now, man. I'm sorry. That's the best you can do. Nah, no ratings. This guy. I'm seeing the replay. I'm sure you guys are seeing the replays as I'm talking right now. All these L's. Oh, Sanchez, man. What a useless guy. What a useless guy. Sanchez needs to be bins. Yep. George for Nkunku. Maybe. I might as well see that. Christo. I love Christo. But Christo, you're just... Yeah, this club was not the right one for you, clearly. I'd rather even see Tyree. I'll keep it real, man. I'm at a point right now where... You know, the big thing I want to see, Reece James, Romeo Lavia, Reece on the right, Lavia in midfield. That's the only risk we can take. Take Badia off. I just don't see the need for Badia. He's not done much today. That's what I can think of realistically. Enzo doesn't like Jorgensen. Yeah. Mahir, do you think these players are good enough for Champions League level? Absolutely not. Not right now. Not right now they are. Absolutely not. And that's another thing as well. You know, everyone's getting gassed over this Asugo deal. I'll talk about him in a news video later after the review's out. But I'm just thinking to myself, why is everyone gassed for a younger Moises Caicedo who's a lot rawer? Because again, I blame these comp makers. There's so many good comp makers online these days. They can make the middest guy look like he's some 5-star guy, honestly. The talent these guys have, they need to be banned, to be honest, because they're just giving false expectations. You're seeing the best of moments. Yeah, I just watched Asugo. I'd like to do a deep dive when I talk about these guys. I watched this guy's red cards in 4 games. Stupid red cards. Yeah, and I think to myself, yeah, this looks like Moises Caicedo when he first came to the Prem. How is that going to help us next season? Like, can someone explain that to me? How is that going to help us having another youth as backup? So if Moises is out, God forbid, we're using a rawer version of Caicedo to do what in the team? Anyway, Christoph, will we ever become a fast-scoring team again? Bro, I just do not know. Honestly, if anything, we're missing... We just don't even have the pace in the team. Mudryk, I don't know why this guy had to get that ban. I don't know what shady stuff was going on. I can't believe... Listen, I don't even think he'd be taking the team to a new level. But just having his pace as an option would be helping us right now. You know what I mean? Mudryk's pace, just so he can run. Neto and behinds. Again, I'm talking about low margin stuff. It's not big differences that's going to make us 1-1 in this game. Let's keep it real. But again, man, these directors, if they fuck up this summer window, if they don't bag what we need to get, and if they mess it up again, we're finished. Honestly, it's over. It really is. Ryan Bat, what else can Maresca do? Both his keepers are not up to the mark, yes. Sporting directors don't want to bring in a keeper who is actually a proper number 1. Well, from what we know, they want to sell 7-8 guys, which is always great. That after every window, every season, another 7 or 8 guys can just leave. Like, look at Arsenal, bro. Arteta's been there half a decade. Have they been constantly bringing in 10 players, shifting out another 8 players? Are they in that cycle of doing things? Absolutely not. Because how's that going to lead towards success, team building, team understanding? You know, it's just L's in the market. Yeah, they found financial ways to safeguard themselves, but it's taken away from the needs of the first team. You know, this is the main issue. Yeah, the sporting side. My fear with Chelsea has always been we don't care about institutional football knowledge at the top. It isn't ruling any of our decision making. Let's keep things real. You know, I sometimes I get jealous of these classic clubs, man. You know, these classic clubs like your Barca's and your Juve's and your Bayerns and stuff, where they have like their legends who are like at the top still safeguarding things, is because they understand the balance between football and business. Bro, even guys like Real Madrid's directors, the difference is he's been the guy for decades and decades. He knows football inside and out. You know what I mean? We just brought in a bunch of youngers who don't have much like ratings in the game to begin with. And they've just given them the entire club to do whatever at their mercy. I mean, I'd always keep saying this, but in an alternate universe somewhere, you know, these guys came in, they were like, this works, that works, that works. We can improve that. We can keep that, and we can add to that. That was all you needed to do. And once we were finding success in the field, you want to start doing this long-term youth thing, it probably would have made a bit more sense, right? When you've actually safeguarded the first team. I just don't think this shit is that hard. I just don't think it's that hard. But anyway, you got what you're saying. Ryan Windsor, how is Badio on the field? Yep. I don't understand either. I think that's a mistake for Maresca. But then let's keep things real, bro. What's the difference between these guys, really? Asia, a bunch of crybabies and fake fans here. I mean, listen, a lot of us are a bit frustrated in the moment. I hear what you're saying, but I mean, come on, man. You can't just ignore some of the criticisms. It's not just pure hate. Busy, the difference between before and now is the third man runs, and the moves in the transition is way too damn slow. Exactly. It's just like a reluctance to really support what we do with proper third man runs. I'm glad that someone else has seen that. When we was doing bits at the start of the season, I could have sworn we were known for this. You know, we were known for this type of football. It's gone a step backwards. I don't get it. It doesn't make that much sense to me. Vince, Jordan is super backwards. We need forward playing guys. Daniel, Boe, what the fuck is Maresca's obsession with Sanchez? Does the dude has anything on him? No coach is supposed to back Sanchez on the pitch. Yeah, exactly. This is I'm sorry, man. It's insanity. It really is. Again, I've never seen a guy get backed this hard, only to constantly disappoint the manager. It tells you with Sanchez, the reason why he's not as good as he should be is it's in here. He doesn't have this. That's the reason why he can't go to the next level. That's the reason. I mean, yeah, he's got to go out the door, man. I'm sorry. CC agent, and Nkunku hasn't moved with the ball once. He just stands there looking like a sap. Exactly. I mean, a bit disappointed with Nkunku, I have to say. R1D1 guys, Maresca is trying to control our energy. I bet we'll push in the second half and get back into the game. Come on, you Blues. Okay, R1D1. All right, that's a constructive statement that he's made. I'm going to repeat his comment again. Guys, Maresca is trying to control our energy. Okay, so this... in the second half we'll push. I hope that's the case. And I'm going to go back to the tactics, the lineup board real quick. The only thing I can see happening, I'm going to add Lavia, Romeo. I'm going to put Lavia here. Reece James will go back at right back. This is the only move I can see that gets made, you guys. It's the only move I can see happen. Corwell to where Badia is. This is the only thing I can see us doing, realistically. Let me take out some of these guys to make it a bit less cluttered right now. That's all I can see us doing right now, you guys. Maybe some of you would want to see Tyreek George over Nkunku. At least Tyreek has a bit of a, a carrying distance threat that he can offer, he can bring. You know what I mean? Pace over distances. That's the only thing he has going for him right now. Dayboard, Nini, you hype most of these guys as world-class elite. So our level is, come on, man. You've been hella cynical. Like, if you're just going to, just lazily say that I hype most of these guys as this stuff, come on. And this is like a detailed conversation you want to have right now. There's no time as the second half is coming. But, let's say for Nkunku, I hyped him. He's a sick player. I didn't foresee that he'd be used this way. I mean, I can't predict how these players are going to be used. You know what I mean? And I at the time, I thought he was going to cook under Pochettino, and then he got injured. And I didn't predict that Maresca would be the guy in the future, and Nkunku would have no use. I mean, come on. I can back these guys individually. But the key thing with squad building is, how do they make sense on the field together, in the setup, in the system? That's the key thing, man. That's the key thing. Anyway, we're seeing no substitutions at the moment. So Lavia probably can't play 45 minutes straight. You can only play maybe 30 minutes max. Hopefully, fair enough. Are we going to see any little tweaks? Anything done? Time will tell, man. Honestly, time will tell. Anyway, the second half is beginning. Give me a sec for the timer to sync up. I don't know why that's not happening right now. Over the top, Nkunku. Rare steps out to deal with that. Martinelli. Back outside to Odegaard's. See Martinelli, see that time of the overlap then? And Badia, at least Badia reads that danger in advance and he reacts to that then. Okay. Odegaard's. Thrown for Arsenal. Timber's about to take this. Timber, who's he finding? Moises. Okay, plays it backwards. Saliba steps up. Are we going to win that ball off from Nkunku? How the hell did he bounce away from... Now, did you see how Nkunku moved to the left side then? When he had to just step in front of Saliba. Christo, man. It actually hurts me to see Christo's fall off here, honestly. When I was watching this guy cook at Leipzig, I could never have foreseen or predicted that this is the Christo we would get. Like, it tells you there's a risk behind constantly just turning to the market to buy. It doesn't necessarily lead towards success. As we're learning now over these last few years, we've bought like 50 players, for God's sake. 50 players. Shit, set piece time. Arsenal putting pressure on Sanchez. See the little strategies there. Enzo's got his arm around someone, near post move again. Christo's there at least this time, which he should have been there in the first half actually. Don't get screened, don't get blocked off. Christo, you pussy old man. Offside. Good. Sorry, you guys. I'm just a bit emotional right now. Badia. Attracting the press. Wesley. Okay. Fofana playing right back. Fofana, not Reece James. Cool. Fofana. Not the best pass, but Neto takes out his feet very well. He attempts just something ambitious. And now the ball's back in our half now. Come on, spread wide to receive. Badia. Pushes him all the way back. Then Levi. Can he find any outlets? Plays it back into Badia. Badia's heads up. Again, where's the passing option? Who's trying to receive in that hole, in that space then? No one. People just like staying higher up the field, just expecting the ball to magically come their way. Terrible pass from Enzo Fernandez so far. Like, you bought Enzo and you want him to play like Mason Mount. Enzo. Okay, is that a free kick he gives away? Scary. Free kick for Arsenal, of course. Giving away too many fouls, Enzo. Too many fouls right now. I just think to myself too, this midfield next season, Asugo does the same thing as Moises in that. All these guys that play deeper. I guess Santos is like the jack of all trades midfield player who can get forward. I wouldn't say carrying is like his main outlet. The midfield has no real carrier. I think this is where we lack a little bit of balance. Oh my God. Split the midfield for fun with that pass, man. Oh my, that is terrible. That is terrible. But see, like Arsenal, they're finding like all these irregular movements to just play through our shape. And we just play the obvious pass. See, Badia, the best he can do. Just hit it long. Damn, man. I'm not seeing much tweaks or improvements from the first half. Enzo leading the press right now. Very slow press. Arsenal defenders, time and space on the ball to do what they want. Yep. No pressure on the ball. Back to Saliba. Plays it wide to Timber. See how Saliba then, he plays the pass. You see how Saliba then move in. No, is that, yeah, Saliba. See how he moves into midfield then. You see how he moves into midfield then to receive that pass. That's the little smart things you do. That shows a team that's played together a long time, that have mastered the basics under Arteta, and they can now add a bit of like fluidity, a bit of off the script stuff to try and find more advantages in game. Compared to us, where everything is very much we stick in our positions and we move the ball, and that's that. See, and now look, they found the ball in our half right now. Can we get that good pressing by Jadon Sancho? No one's there for the second ball, though. Oh, come on, man. Weak. Wesley, not being imposing. Not being imposing then. Giving a silly foul away, Wesley. Giving a very silly foul away. Pressure for no reason. I'm trying to minimize the free set pieces I'm giving to Arsenal. Listen, Wesley's a great player, but as I've been saying, man, 2 years out, the guy is basically a 21-year-old. You know, he's even 2 years with us, 1 year at Leicester City, 3 years of football, 3 years of football knowledge. Neto getting stupid yellow cards, Neto. But that's it though. They're frustrated with how we're playing, so the frustration's coming out. This is what I mean, bro. Like, guys on Twitter, well, Wesley's back. We're gonna be back now. I mean, come on. Did you forget that he wasn't like even perfect when he was even back in the team at the start of the season? I remember the penalty that he gave away against Bournemouth, and he has a few of these moments, man. You know, he's a great player, but we can only pray that he gets no more injuries now, because his 3 years of football education has been missed out on because of his injuries. And Kunku. Badia. And you see how he's frustrated with that? See, we're giving away a stupid corner for free to Arsenal because the guy's body shape wasn't right then. Yeah, the timer, I don't know why the timer's not coming up, you guys. Give me a sec to sort this out. I actually don't get why it's not coming up. Okay, I'm going to have to manually sort the time out. Give me a sec after this set piece. 53 minutes. Okay, we somehow get there. And I've synced the time up with what I'm seeing now. Thank God. Anyway, Neto takes it back inside. Free kick. Not a free kick. Not a free kick. Come on, Badia. Like, put this guy on the ground, bro. Put this guy on the ground, man. We need to let them feel the upper bodies now. Enzo spun again. Too easy, bro. Too easy. Too easy from Enzo. Oh, fuck me. Referee. Bro, I feel like Lavia. Again, can you take that risk with Lavia? I don't know. I do not know. But it just feels like having Lavia in the build-up with Moises and Reece James bombing forward down the right. Augusto, I mean, something's got to be done soon, man. Real talk. Something has to be done soon. The directors are not getting a striker was madness. Yeah. I mean, they should have. I mean, listen, when Gallagher was going to LA, maybe we should have just committed to Amora Dion. I feel like the reason why they changed their minds to offer 50% of his economic rights is because they probably learned that you could probably buy him for that price. But Atleti got pissed off because they were like, well, no, you didn't leave with that negotiation. You're switching things up last minute. That's bullshit. You're switching things up after we've just done the medical with Conor Gallagher, and now you think we're going to play ball by your rules. Like, this is why our directors have a bit of a reputation. Little things like this, but they think they're smarter than the game. You know, you're moving with no respect at times, and it costs you. It costs you, because Maura Dion could have been a useful guy for us in this team right now. Yeah, he could have been a useful guy for us in this team, and instead, we thought we're doing the smart thing. We end up signing a Felix who is not even needed right now. And AC Milan don't even want to keep this guy. Oh, fuck. Bro, the left side is useless. Outside of Cucurella, the left side is useless, bro. It's actually non-existent. Sanchez hits that long. Back to the left. To Cucurella. That's our outlet now. The gap. See, the gap. The gap. Come on, Badia. Be imposing. Get tight to him. Get tight to him. Get tight to him. That's it, Badia. Be imposing barrier. That's it. Duran was there. Yeah, Delap is a good choice. Yeah, the system isn't working without a striker. Exactly. Spend hours on the ball, never make a good decision. Timber. Don't be giving away any... You guys, this is the subs I want to see. Like, listen, if you think Reece James can't even go box to box, even Gusto being an option, honestly. We just need like a bit of a different avenue to attack down with now, which is what we don't have. And Kunku gets his body in front of the ball well. That's good play, Christo. Back inside to Reece James, who's been kind of on the periphery in midfield in this game. Let's keep things real. Like any possibility to move it forward then has now been denied. Okay, he's forced him backwards with that pass then. Anyway, Wesley, can he step out? Good solution to find. Caicedo, that's a bit better now, boys. That's a bit better. That's a bit off scripts. Neto! Neto, I get it. But it does show the lack of chemistry. I thought Christo actually found a pretty interesting position then. If I'm being... I thought Christo, he was in a good position then. He was in a good position to receive that pass. I don't think taking a shot off balance was the move from Neto right now. He's playing a bit too frustrated. He's playing a little bit too frustrated. Oh, Partey. Literally stamped on Enzo's foot then. Arsenal been getting... Okay, so he got booked for that thing. Good. Sorry, you guys. I don't have the sound on. I can't have the sound on when I'm streaming, which is really annoying. Can I have it on a little bit, actually? Yellow cards getting dished out for fun now. For Fana, I'm not surprised this guy gets booked. Okay, so we've kept it. I mean, Arsenal haven't tested our goal much outside of set pieces. That's the only positive I can think of. They haven't tested our keeper enough outside of a few crosses and a few set pieces. Oh, no. That's comical, boys. Yes, thank you, Kukurea. Busting, I got to get back in position. You forced Martinelli out wide. Good defending, Kuku. Don't let him back inside. Far post cross, shit. Good save, Sanchez. Too easy. But good save from Sanchez and to parry that away from danger. Sancho, get tight. Did we win that? Yes, we win that. Thank God. Enzo, good pass. See, like, this is what I mean. Enzo isn't the guy where he has the footwork to carry you up the field. That's the only thing he lacks. Oh, good pass, Enzo. Neto, great touch to take it back inside. Great body direction. Come on, head up, Neto. Heads up. Who does he find? Drives it forward. Oh, good tackle, Saliba. Good tackle, I have to say. But look, far post, Wesley not communicating. Yeah, and that's no way did that cross the line. But Marino completely unmarked in the box again. Anyway, our set piece time now. Can we force something from this moment? Who's taking this? Neto? I'm not seeing what the strategy is to try and unlock Arsenal right now. But can we get a bit of luck to help us? Near posts. The delivery wasn't on point. Anyway, another corner now. Neto, better delivery now, Neto. The same delivery, easily cleared by Arsenal at the near post. Trossard, keep you up, he's for fun. Enzo does not win that. Fernandez, bro. And he gives the foul away afterwards. Enzo has not been good today. I'm sorry, games like this, people would clown Conor Gallagher. I'll always say it's one of the most misguided criticisms some Chelsea fans have. Considering how we play, Conor still gets in this team quite easily. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. He gets in this team quite easily. And at least these moments here that we constantly lose all the time, these moments here, he wins the ball back, yeah? He wins that fucking ball back. Come on, don't let him miss unmarked. Odegaard unmarked. Come on, Nkunku, put a bit more something into that, man. Wesley, not tight enough, not tight enough. Blocked by Levi Cole. Communicate Sancho. Stay on the far side. Fofana's marking, I don't know who. Okay, poor cross from Arsenal, forced them all the way back. And Timbers kept that on for a throw-in at least, not a goal kick. Was that a goal kick, actually? Nah, it's not. No. Stop wasting our time in these replays, man. No goal. I mean, the only positive I can say is that the score is still 1-0. I mean, that's all I have, man. That's the only positive so far. The score is still 1-0. And Nkunku. Ball finds itself to Moises. Wins the free kick. Back to Badia. Levi. That's a good pass from Levi. The idea to Nkunku did not work then. Okay, Sancho. Who's he marking? We're stopping the pass through the middle, I hope. Have we done enough to do that? Okay. Arsenal move it now to Saliba. Back inside very quickly. How often is that pass being played? Where it's just going back to the receiver and no one's alert for that move. And now they play through us now down the left-hand side. Second best. Come on, Levi. Poor defending then. And the shot comes off. And this time it's not bouncing off Robert Sanchez. But that whole move came from a simple interchange between Saliba and Gabriel, where Saliba just played it back to Gabriel, and our press from the top wasn't ready to deal with that interaction then. And then they found ways to play through us then, down that left-hand side. They're the details. Our pressing is not elite enough as it needs to be. This is the thing though, when you don't have Nico Jackson, man, you got to respect this brother, because he was putting in graveyard shifts, pressing from the top. Graveyard shifts, like he wouldn't switch off, yeah? His finishing, it needs to be improved upon. But everything else about his game is a very good level, and he helps us so much. He helps Cole Palmer differently. Cole Palmer would score and do what he could do because he had Nico Jackson there. Nico is such an integral piece, he's such a key glue to this team. Oh, thank God it just escapes and evades Declan Rice. Anyway, Fofana. Sancho, been on the periphery so far, second half. Inside, comes inside, plays wide to and Enzo Fernandez, who I haven't been impressed with today so far. Anyway, Enzo is a bit deeper now. Over the top, that's an interesting ball, but again, too much on the pass, and Raya deals with that, and he reads that quite easily. Now Rice is galloping forward down the left-hand side. No one's tight to him. Spreads that wide now to Trossard. Back inside to Partey. And he switches that all the way wide to Martinelli. Not the best pass from him. And Cucurella was able to just intercept and get tight then. Cuckoo. Moises. Okay, good play, Moises. Under pressure. Not really tested their keeper at all outside of this Kukurea shot. Oh, I guess Neto was just offside and he didn't time his run properly then. Come on, Neto, get your head back in the game, bro. Get your head back in the game. Superb pass finds Kukurea, our best, like overlapping threat. And Kunku, Reece James. Moises. Okay. Back inside again. Safe passing in the middle. Badia spreads it wide. Kukurea. No one's in the box. Can't even play a first time ball in the box. There's no presence in the box. So that avenue does not exist at the moment. You know, in the summer it has to be addressed. You can't have all these amazing crosses and no one for them to cross to in the box. It doesn't make sense. Badia. Sancho now's on the left hand sides. Caicedo. Oh, Partey. He's on a yellow card. He's on a yellow card. Yeah, can we put Partey under pressure? Some of their guys are on yellow cards right now. Badia. Okay, Moises tries to shift off Rice. Moises, get that Badia. Good. Based on like the lack of movement that you see, the lack of rotations, we're not finding many avenues to play through Arsenal. Considering we like to occupy the central areas, you don't see enough intelligent give and goes or movements or players dropping deep in and out of spaces. Palmer was our best at doing that. So I guess he has been a big loss in terms of giving us like a different weapon to progress against Arsenal. Levi. Okay, Spurs the option. He's on the ball. I think to myself, who can the defenders pass to right now? Moises is too high up the field. Not in a position to receive. You know, it's relying upon, again, having Nico when he was back in the team. He'd be dropping deeper, receiving them. But again, it's not good enough. And now the pressure's back on us now. Good tackle, Badia. So Badia has slowly been stepping up a lot more against Martinelli as the game's gone on. I'll definitely give him credit for that. But maybe we just need to have like a different type of progressive option now in the middle. Like, is Lavia fit enough to actually even play in this game? Nini, what do you think we need to chance to be in the top four? We just have to win games. There's no like magical tactic solution I can give you guys. All we rely upon is after international break, Nico Jackson and Madueke coming back to the team. That's it. Having Nico Jackson up front, and now the team is getting full strength again, that is the only possible advantage we have to secure Champions League football. Anyway, Enzo, weak again in the challenge. Weak again. And now we're giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. Dangerous area. Dangerous area. Enzo's, again, Fofana, lucky. I mean, it's a stupid tackle, Wesley. Oh, does he just like get his foot on the ball? It seems like maybe he does that. But again, yeah. Another Enzo foul. Yeah, you know, he's just been spun this whole game, Enzo. You know, one criticism I've had about his defensive game is that he's too predictable to evade. You know, he's too predictable. He doesn't have the engine to get aggressive and tight enough. He's a better like interceptor, to be fair. There's a reason why he's like one of the worst. He's one of the most dribble pass players in the league this season. I think he's top 3 for most dribble pass players in the Prem. You can see why in this game, though. You know, if you're Andre Santos, you might be licking your lips a little bit, thinking, I'm not going to get pushed past that easy like you, Enzo. Set piece now. This could just seal the game for Arsenal. If they can bag this, then it's over for us, clearly. Oh, it's in a good area too. Shit. Oh, bro. Even though it's been a mid-game from us, there is still a possibility we can fugazi a 1-1 draw somehow. I will take a draw. I will take 1 point in this game. Yeah, I will take a point in this game. But again, this is the prime area for a free kick to go top bins right now. Prime time area. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah. Come on, you guys. Make sure that wall's tight. Make sure that wall's tight. Make sure that wall's tight, my guys. Terrible free kick. But for Arsenal, that's a win because it's a corner now. Ah, just off Enzo's arse, man. Corner time. Arsenal changing up the pattern. Now look at the far post. Look at the far post. It feels like the decoys, the run into the far post. Oh, see what I mean? Martinelli gets his head on that then. They tried to fool us then by thinking the threat was going to come in the middle from Marino and I think Timbers. That was how they tried to fool us from that set piece play then. When actually they were looking to target the far post. Sanchez, terrible touch out from feet. You prick. I think if there's one lesson we've learned, we just can never ever sign a Spanish goalkeeper. It will never work. A Spanish goalkeeper has never worked at this football club. You know, it's got to be an Eastern European or it's got to be an Italian. Like, it's crazy. Like, we were so ruthless on like an Edouard Mendy, for example. Like, Mendy was never like as shit as this, you know? Like, nowhere near this level. And he got moved out for fun just like that. That's why he can sign the worst goalkeeper. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, honestly, like, these guys, man, it don't make any sense. Sanchez, can he find someone? And Kunku going for aerials. Kukurea smacks up the field. Can we apply some pressure now? Been a very easy game for Saliba and Gabriel. One of the easiest in their whole careers. Let's keep it real. Reece James. Fofana. Where's the option to play through them? Neto drops deep. Ah, the pass is in behind Jaden. What are you guys saying? If Maresca's not here, would you let Lampard come back again for the three-peat? Ah, fuck. It's Neto, look at Neto's body language. He is just, honestly, he has not been happy this entire game. I get it. I get the frustration. I do get it. But he has not been a happy guy at all. All right, Dewsbury Hall, is he off for Enzo? Enzo has been non-existent today, I have to say. Tyreek. Dewsbury coming on. Sancho's off. And then Kunku, yeah. Just non-existent width. But what can you expect though? Like, they're not wide guys. They're not wingers like that, you know? They like to come inside. They like to roam. They like to play in the pockets. So like maybe by having like natural wingers like your Maduekes and Estevals and Netos and it seems someone else, maybe Bino Gittins or something next season, like actual guys that got pace, that can get, that want to commit to their man, that want to run in behind. And we look at the difference we've had just relying upon Madueke, who was come under a lot of silly fire this season. Obviously he's not perfect, but mine kept criticizing him as if the options we had were 10 times better. Now he's not in the team. I think everyone's been... Again, when people are wrong, though, they're very silent when they're wrong. They're very vocal when they're incorrect, but they're very silent then when they're wrong. But if you look at what Madueke does as an actual winger, committing his man, taking us to the byline, adding some threat, 1-2s, pacing behinds, this is what you need for a Maresca system to actually have a bit more life, right? So... when we have like 4 natural wingers next season, like no like playmaker wingers like Sancho, no like, you know, I don't, what do you call Nkunku? No second strikers playing wide. When you have details like that in your squad, can we see like a potential like upside to how we play? Martinelli, yes, good. Just give him a good kick, Caicedo. Good. I got no qualms with that at all. I got no issues with that. I mean, I don't know why it's taken the 77th minute for Martinelli to field his back. Should have felt that in the first 10 minutes, in my opinion. Nice. Nawari's coming on right now. But this guy's going to do something against us. He is like the oldest 17-year-old I've ever seen, though. He is like the oldest looking 17-year-olds. Dewsbury and Sancho are like for like both will hold and pass the back line. That's all we got in us, man. Leo, every attack looks like it's a 90th plus 5th minute with one guy stuck alone on the ball. Yeah, Apia, man. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. I feel like I'm going to have to release the second video after the Carabao Cup final today. But I'm going to probably release Maresca's post-match thoughts and some of the latest news that's dropped as well. Okay, Tyreek. Can Tyreek do something ridiculous for us and get us the equaliser? There's been no threat in this second half, bro. There's been no threat. Badia. Reece James, very anonymous in midfields today. Badia. Wesley, can he, yes, good play, Wesley. Helps us play out, very good play. That's it, Wesley. More of that, Wesley. Now, Cucurella, width by himself. Comes back inside, Dewsbury. Come on, Dewsbury. Can he find an option? Back inside to Neto. Neto win the free kick. Nope, terrible. Wasn't ready to receive then. Had no idea what to do with the ball then. And Badia, that's it. Uses his little strength then. Badia has got better as the game's gone on. I have to give Badia credit. He has improved a lot, especially in the second half. Reece, can he find someone long? Searching through ball to find Cucurella. Are only threatening behinds. And he's offside, naturally. It was too good to be true, realistically. Timber's allowed to carry. He tries to find that ball in behind, which he does. It was scripted as... Come on, boys. Don't... Please, please. Come on, why is it not connected, man? Lavia's coming on now. Okay. Reese is off. Okay, Reese James is off then. Sorry, I just realized the whole time. I mean, I'm so stupid, but I just finally connected my AirPods to my computer now so I can hear what's going on. I can be pretty dumb sometimes. Yours, Moises. The touch is dead. Why is OBS disconnected? Don't be pissing me off, man. Okay, I don't think this Bluetooth thing's gonna work. No real pressure then. We allow Arsenal to play long. Declan Rice has been everywhere against us in this game. Heads it straight back into the path. Shit. The execution was off a little bit, but the idea was there. That all came from not putting pressure on Gabriel, playing that ball long then. Moises. See, there's no ability to... no one can keep the ball. No one can hold the ball up. It's just... yeah, it's not good right now. Corwell steps up. Good pass into the feet of Enzo. Come on, Tyreek. Come on, Tyreek. Come on, Tyreek. Let's have fun on the field, man. Back in the middle. Backwards. Enzo on the ball. No runners in front. Everyone's behind the ball. 5 guys behind the ball then. Badia. Into the feet of Dewsbury. Oh, but we love passing it backwards. My lords. Lavia. Can he find any options? I mean, realistically, no. Tyreek. Arsenal, they're okay with us having possession like this. They've been comfortable defending against us all game. There's not enough. There is not enough. Especially like what we do in the pockets. There isn't enough. No one to put a cross into. And Arsenal know this. Arsenal know, let Chelsea have the ball out wide. Because when they have the ball wide, 9 times out of 10, the pass is going backwards. The fullbacks, the wingers, they can't put a cross in the box because there's no striker there. No occupation. Wait for them to just pass it backwards and lose the ball. And that's it. Levi Corwell's lost it then, under pressure. Okay, Moises receives that okay then. Neto, can he just do something magical? Into the feet of Tyreek. Tyreek, come on Tyreek. Don't just put the cross in. Okay, Kukurea. How is this guy like just play Kukurea up front at this point, no? Just play this guy as a striker. But Tyreek, bro, I was hoping with little like Ronaldo drop inside, just force the shot, you know? The chances that Kukurea is going to score from there is like 0 to 1. Oh, no, I don't think you say it like that. Played through. Gabriel. Raya. Plays it long. I mean, chat, I'd probably say Kukurea has been our best player again. No mistakes, lots of effort. Malo Gusto is about to come on now for the last few minutes. What's he going to do? What's he going to add? Is Fofana coming off? Tolson's coming on as well. Are we going to play Tolson up front? I mean, I'd love to see some shit like that. Okay, Tolson's on. Gusto's on. It feels like, are we going to see classic fullbacks with the license to get forwards? I mean, we're really shifting the, to bring on, 2 new defenders at this time in the game. Who haven't got like a feel for things. Okay, no, I'm wrong. Caicedo's off and Badia's off. Okay, cool. No, Caicedo's on. I don't know what's going on, man. It was Fofana off, no? There, Tyreek. Maresca's finally decided, you know what? Let's push a fullback up alongside the winger. Let's do that with like 5 minutes to go. Thank you. Very brave managing from Maresca. I know afterwards too, if it's a 1-0 loss, he's going to be talking shit in the press conference. That's it, Lavia. See, the only guy who can do that realistically in the midfield. If this kid can keep fit, we're going to have a special talent in our midfield. Kukurea, that's a Dewsbury. That's a good run finally. Tosin. Gusto. Backwards. Where's the option? Seems like a bit more movement now. Moyes has been given the license to push a bit higher up the field now. Again, it's come... Why are we doing this so late into the game and there's barely any time? Oh, see Lavia with a beautiful pass into the feet of Neto. But I just think to myself, why did we not do this 20 minutes ago? I was saying, Lavia on, have like a classic fullback out wide, bring a different attacking dimension. To do this with like less than 10 minutes to go, it's a bit negative, man, I have to say. Like, did we do enough to force things in the second half? Hopefully we can bag something playing this way in the last few minutes. But if we don't, it's going to be frustrating seeing a bit more promise in what we're doing, but everything coming so late. Levi. Neto, Dewsbury, Kukurea. This is where the moves go down. Unfortunately, Kukurea can't beat his man. He just passes it back inside all the time. This is where a lot of what we do in the system dies, because the width is not able to add any new dimensions to what we're doing. There's no penetration again. Kukurea back inside. No drag back. He doesn't have the pace or the ability to get past someone. Tosin forces again. Neto. I don't even blame Neto for being pissed off in this game. You're just acting on scraps, realistically. The sound keeps cutting out. Sorry, you guys. Sorry. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm gonna turn this shit off though. That probably makes a bit more sense. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Ahmed, hopefully that makes a bit more sense now. Raya, time and space to just boot up the fields. Cuckoo. Like, them ones where I think to myself, like... Again, I'm gonna say another low margin thing, but like the fact that we confidently said, Ben Chilwell, there's no use for you here. At least Ben can actually, he wants to get to the byline, you know. Just ruled him out as if he, like, what we have is 10 times better than what we used to have. It's just nonsense, man. But James Dow, you're seeing it, the same passing patterns on repeat, no penetration. Listen, if I want to be a bit objective, I can understand this is why we have to still turn towards the market. You know, we need to have 4-5 proper wingers, yeah? You need to have that. You can't have 2 wingers and the rest are like attacking playmakers. You can't be doing that. Because what we do when they're 1v1 is nothing happens. Anyway, Dewsbury Hall by himself receives a line breaker. Kukurea. Okay, no one's in the books. Is anyone there? First time Enzo slips. And that's it. But again, you can see it's incredibly easy to defend against. There's nothing really in what we can do. You know, I wish it was like something a bit braver. Tyreek, you're alongside Kukurea. Let's make something happen that way. Malo Gusto, you hold the width where Tyreek's holding it right now. Little brave things like that from Maresca. But it's just system till I die type of football, to be honest. You know, Gusto inverting For God's sake, in the fucking back three. That's what I want to see right now, innit? That's what I want to see right now when we're trying to get a point in this game. It's just the most... Oh, fuck everything, man. My lord, when this positional stuff doesn't work, it is really some of the most unexciting, unimaginative, painful football to watch. Because it's, you know, how I wanted to say something, but I was sounding a bit mad, to be honest. But there's just no penetration in what we do, man. There's nothing. It's just like impotent football, really, isn't it? I think this is why a lot of us, like, emotionally don't connect to the game when it's like this. There's a lot of, like, tactics and a lot of hustle and bustle, but it's just impotent, erectile dysfunction football, really, isn't it? It's just it's ED football. It's ED football. This is why a lot of us are sick and tired of it, man. Enzo been shit today, man. Need an AM like Gus Poyet. Yeah, man. They're going taking it back, old school. I'm not gonna lie. When I first, I was going to the games as a kid, right? My first games at Stamford Bridge came during that era of, like, you know, Gus Poyet, Zola, Dennis Wise, Leboeuf, Desailly, Petrescu. You know, that was that was my, like, you know, the first game I ever went to. We beat Sunderland 4-0. You know, Gus Poyet with a scissor kick, Gianfranco Zola goal. That was such like a iconic team, like nice continental football. Listen, we didn't have enough in us to win or be more than what we were, but we were just a great, exciting, fun, technical type of team. You know, we had our moments. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, iconic players. Like, I'm lucky that I was young enough to see Gianfranco Zola play, like, one of the best footballers I ever seen. Sanchez hits that shit long, and to who? Tosin should have just played this guy up front the whole time. Dewsbury, just smack it, Dewsbury. That's it, boys. Come on, man. ED football is erectile dysfunction football. Nothing to it, man. There's nothing to it. You know, Viagra's not going to help with this. It's losing my mind here, man. Like, Maresca, bro, like, I know there's nothing in the team, but, like, you had to really pussy out. Like, you were too scared to make any real changes to try and force something. You know what I mean? Too scared. Look at stupid Sanchez and his fucking frowns, man. Looks like a joke with his head. Toothless. This would make Antonio Conte proud, man. I'll never forget that. I mean, the worst game I ever saw was that Man City game, 17-18 season. Let's never forget how shit that was. Nothing will beat that. But we've been getting very close these last few years, which is not good. I mean, Saki Maresca, I'm seeing some of you guys saying manager out, but come on, you guys. Like, please, just, like, come with something a bit better. Like, we've been saying the same shit about every manager the last how many years now? You know, I think we've exhausted most of what Europe can offer. Let's keep it real. Like, you guys will say Xabi Alonso, but you probably won't like some of the decisions he's making, playing like Frimpong up front and all this weird shit this season. Overcoaching. Listen, I would bring back Lampard for the vibes, but I'm not trying to get my channel just, like, cancelled by you guys. That was a time I enjoyed. Listen, I'm an old school guy. One of the best players in our club's history that I've ever seen in my entire life, leading the football club. I mean, listen, I like those football storyline moments. I'm not going to pretend that I don't, yeah? And it's mad that he was under more stick than most of the guys that we've hired these days. And, you know, he had like a worse squad that everyone thought he had, and he still secured Champions League football. I think he's the only guy to get us in a second place spot too. I think we're there for like a week or a day or something. But it's the closest we've been. But yeah, man, what we're seeing is what happens when positional play football doesn't have the right weapons, you know? And I mean that because when you look at how shit the use of our width is, there's no imagination, there's no possibilities. There's nothing that can be done other than the ball getting played back inside. It's not good enough. It really isn't. I feel like Maresca should have tweaked things up. I think Gusto should have been a wide threat. Have Tyreek George doubling up alongside Cucurella. Cucurella is not going to get past his man, for God's sake, you know? He's not that type of guy to do that shit. That's not going to happen. All we did was keep the loss respectable, but that's common. Is that what we're about right now? Keeping losses respectable. And again, the thing I was praying for wouldn't happen happens. Losing to a set piece goal. Of all the ways Arsenal can beat us from the set piece. I mean, I don't know what shit Maresca's going to say, but I hope he gets grilled a bit in the presser today. Yeah, I hope he gets grilled a bit. He has to get grilled a bit. He has to come with more than the shit he's coming with right now. But the thing is, though, is that we're still fourth. And the only thing that saves us securing CL football is Nico Jackson, Madueke, and all these guys coming back fully fit now. That is the only thing that helps us. These guys have like 2 weeks to build their fitness even more. And then we have our last 8 games to fight for. And hopefully there's enough in the tank to get top 5, yeah? That's it. Top 5 and Conference League. That's it. The shit football we play is probably still good enough to win the Conference League. Unless Real Betis have different ideas, right? But yeah, man. This is just like an impotent display of football from the manager, from the team. Like, I all the aggression I was feeling in the first half, I mean, I had nothing to feel in the second half, realistically, based on how we were playing. All the emotions just like, you know, went out of me. Yes. Yeah, man, when positional players played poorly, it is some of the worst stuff you can ever see. When you don't have the tools for it, it's some of the worst shit you can see in your entire life, man. Real talk. Your entire life. No penetration out wides. Wingers who can't get past their men. No striker up front. You know, you get the ball out wide. You can't put a crossing because no one's there. There's no one in the box. But maybe it's a good thing because even if Nico was in the box, I mean, he'll be in the box by himself. Let's keep it real. There's no one else that's going to be around him. Because we're just so negative with what we do now. CFCFR, I find more joy watching Strasbourg. I find a lot. I agree. I've not watched Strasbourg. I probably should tune in, man. You need to DM me the links you're using to watch games abroad. But yeah, man, I just leave this game just feeling absolutely nothing. Just feeling kind of empty. Insanity, my guys. But yeah, I need to probably wrap things up now, get this review out. And I'll probably release a news video after the Carabao Cup final. I mean, I want to watch the final, to be fair. I feel like Newcastle messed up for themselves. That idiot Anthony Gordon getting sent off in the manner he did. What an absolute fool to do that. What an absolute fool to get that red card in the way he did. But yeah, you guys, thank you for, hearing me run and vent and lose my mind today. Shout out to everyone who sent super chats, who got involved, all you guys in the comments as well. I really appreciate it, man. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up now and get ready for this review. So hopefully I'll see you guys later, and